Greetings, everyone. John Dette here, Slayer, Anthrax, Testament, coming to you with Tuesday tips. This week's tip is going to be using the toms and the feet, double bass in particular, together in a fill. So it makes it a little more explosive in certain fills. Again, when you're doing this, I would still accent, which I'm going to demonstrate in a second, on your tom fills. But again, the feet are always going to be consistent. There's no accenting. There's no one foot that's louder than the other when doing the double bass on this, okay? So, and again, it's something that's used in, you hear it quite frequently in different songs. And anyway, let's just dive into it. So I'm just going to do a simple beat. When I say simple beat, it's usually a basic thrash beat, right? So, and I'm just going to go right into a fill. Maybe I'll slow it down just a little bit, but and then we'll go from there with the lesson. So, okay, basic thrash beat. Here we go. All right, get the idea? Just basically doing the toms, or I should say specifically the hands and the feet together. Now, if you're right-handed, that's going to be right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot. Obviously, if you're left-handed, like me, it's going to be right. Right-handed people. So mix it up however you want to on the hands. You notice how I put some snare in there at the end of that one fill. A lot of this stuff I don't have worked out. It's not scripted. It just comes off the top of my head when I'm playing it. So I'm sure at some point I'll probably get to an area where I'm actually writing this stuff out and maybe do some tablature stuff. But for now, as I said, guys, it's don't overthink this. But the key here is to just have your feet go with your hands when you're doing a fill. It can be, a much slower tempo. It could be a much faster tempo. It just adds a little extra power into those fills, okay? So again, when I'm going into a fill, instead of going, got to mute the cymbals with my high technology camera here. So let me do that same thing, adding the feet in now. Get the idea? Okay, so now, I'm big on accenting, especially up here on the hands. So when you're doing fills like this up here, try throwing some different accents in. So I'll just try throwing some different stuff so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, okay? Here we go. Again, basic thrash beat into whatever fill I come up with. All right. Again, guys, just play around with it. No right or wrong answer. That's the whole great thing about this, is be as creative as you want to, okay? Quick tip this week. Again, if you haven't subscribed, Click the subscribe button. Be doing these videos weekly. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, that's where I post pretty much every day what I do, not only in here, but out there as well, so that what I do basically so that I can be the best that I can be on the drums. So, which I'm really kicking into high gear right now so that I can be better on this for you guys, because a lot of great stuff coming up, you guys. So that said, enjoy this tip for the week, and catch you next Tuesday.